You think being a nice guy is enough to make her stay? Think again, because if you don't have these four things, she'll eventually walk away, even if she still loves you. Let's talk about what most men completely overlook when it comes to keeping a woman genuinely happy and emotionally invested in a relationship. All right, before we dive in, I'm not here to feed you fairy tales. I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is, being good looking, having money, or being super romantic might help you get a woman, but none of that guarantees she'll want to stay with you. What keeps a woman truly connected to a man goes way deeper. And if you get this part wrong, she may start pulling away, losing interest, or even choosing someone else who gives her what she really needs, even if he's not better than you in any other way. So let's break it down. Here are four things every woman deep down needs in a man. Stop 1. Emotional safety. This is number one for a reason. Most men are taught to suppress emotions, to man up, stay silent, and never show weakness. But here's the problem. A woman needs to feel emotionally safe around you. She needs to know she can be vulnerable with you without being judged or dismissed. She's not looking for a therapist, but if she feels like she's walking on eggshells around you, if every time she opens up, you shut down or get defensive, she won't feel seen, she won't feel heard, and eventually she'll stop talking to you about what really matters. Let me give you an example. Let's say she had a bad day and she tells you she's overwhelmed. The average guy responds with, "Just relax, you're overthinking." Or worse, "It's not a big deal." But the man who understands her needs will say, "Tell me what's going on, I'm listening." Even if you don't have a solution, your presence alone becomes the comfort she craves. That's emotional safety. And without it, the relationship dies slowly, quietly. Direction and purpose. Let's be honest. Confidence isn't about how you look or how much you make. It's about having direction. A man with no purpose is like a ship with no compass. And women can feel it. They don't always say it, but deep down, every woman wants a man who knows where he's going, not just in life, but in the relationship too. Now, that doesn't mean you need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be rich or famous, but you do need to show her that you're moving, that you're building, that you're growing. Because here's the hard truth. If she feels like you're stuck in the same place, year after year, with no ambition, no hunger, no forward motion, she'll lose respect. And once respect is gone, attraction follows. So ask yourself, what am I building? What am I working toward? Not for her, not to impress her, but because you believe in it. When you live with purpose, you automatically become more attractive, because now you're a man she can believe in. Boundaries and self-respect. Here's where a lot of guys get it twisted. They think that doing everything she says, always agreeing, never saying no, will make her happy. It won't. In fact, the moment you stop respecting yourself to please her, she stops respecting you too. You see, women test boundaries not because they're manipulative, but because they want to feel safe with someone who can hold the frame. They want to know that if they go too far, you won't break. You won't fold. You'll stand firm in who you are, even if it means she gets upset for a moment. That's not being controlling. That's being grounded. So if she disrespects you, talks down to you, or crosses a line, and you just let it slide because you don't want to fight, you're teaching her that you're not solid. But when you calmly say, "I don't talk to you like that, and I won't let you talk to me that way either," you're setting a standard. And deep down, she'll respect you for it, even if she pushes back in the moment. Boundaries are sexy. Self-respect is magnetic. Emotional strength. This one is different from emotional safety, because while a woman wants to feel safe with you, she also wants to know that you can handle life's storms and hers, that you're not shaken by every little thing, that when she's spinning out, you stay grounded, that when the world feels chaotic, you are her calm in the storm. This doesn't mean being emotionless. It means having emotional control. She wants to know that you won't explode in anger, shut down in silence, or collapse under pressure. She wants to feel like, no matter what happens, you can handle it. Not perfectly, not like a robot, but like a man who's been through fire and learned how to walk through it without burning others. Here's what most guys don't realize. When she's emotional, she's not always looking for a solution. She's testing the waters. She wants to see if you can hold space for her feelings without trying to fix or avoid them. Emotional strength means being able to sit with her chaos without becoming chaotic yourself. That's rare, and that's powerful. So let's recap. Emotional safety, so she can be fully herself with you. Direction and purpose, so she can trust your leadership. Boundaries and self-respect, so she knows you won't break. Emotional strength, so she feels safe in your presence. These aren't tips. These are foundations. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be real. Because women can tell the difference between a guy who's performing and a man who's living what he says. If you want real connection, lasting attraction, and a relationship that doesn't feel like a game, start becoming the man who gives her what she truly needs. And if you're ready to keep growing, hit subscribe and stick coming back.